Right. So, I don't usually go live this early, but today is a special occasion. It's a very special occasion because today is the 30-year anniversary for Pokemon. Maybe something nice will happen. Hopefully something nice will happen. Because this franchise is kind of a meme right now. And I don't know about you, but that's kind of sad. There you go. I have the perfect YouTube thumbnail. Very simple, but sometimes simplicity is what is needed. I didn't mean to stream earlier this week because I've kind of been on an almost 1 week break, and that is a death sentence for a growing YouTube channel. Because like I said, I pretty much already know I'm not going to be the biggest YouTuber ever. It's kind of already accepted that. Oh, wait, shit. Maybe I need to update this one. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, no, that's fine. Okay, so stream. Okay, we're gonna pop the chat out, and pop this chat out too. Okay, we need both those, and boom, and boom. Okay, still got 23 minutes left. I might grab something quick to eat for a bit, since yeah, literally woke up and did this. But, yeah, what are we expecting? What am I expecting? A game. A game that would make us want to grab the. I was about to say the PS2, then I realized, wait, no, the wrong company. Switch 2. It's the Switch 2. There you go. We want the Switch 2 from this. Let me just display capture. Pop. There you go. Boom. There you go. And that should be it. Should be it. $20 minutes left, and what? Yeah, we don't know. Let me just test out a few little these cockamamie buttons. Okay, there we go. So that's quickly disappear the screen. That's the mute. There you go. Yeah, sometimes I just forget my own shortcuts. Really gotta label these. Whew, all right. 20 minutes left. Manos, the hands of fate. So oh yeah, lately I've been playing Pokemon Crystal and very nostalgic. I still really like that game, even though it's been what 25 years since that game came out. 25 years on, and it's still amazing. You could definitely make the argument that Heart Gold, Soul Silver are the better Johto experience, but the OG Game Boy Color games are something that's near and dear to my heart. It's just a lot of nostalgic value going into them. Also, lately I decided to do something truly unhinged, which is try to shiny hunt the Eevee that Bill gives you. I should probably do the rest of the game before doing that though, since I am literally just one gym away. From beating the Johto part of Crystal. Still got the Kanto part. So the Kanto part, I've been thinking, and one of the biggest criticisms of the Johto games is that the Kanto side, you can pretty much beat the whole Kanto side in an afternoon because almost nothing is scaled to your level. Yeah, except I think the gym leaders, and even then the gym leaders aren't exactly super high level. If you were able to beat the Elite Four, then the gym leaders aren't going to be much higher level than them. I was thinking of swapping out my team for that, trying to bring lower level mons. It's going to be a bit of a problem at the start since I am getting swapping out valuable team members, which is why I'm keeping some of them, and I'm keeping some, losing some. I was thinking of right now I was running, what was I running? So I was running Togetic, Magmar. Wow, why do I keep forgetting my shit? I keep forgetting my own shit. Yeah, so the Magmar is the shiny one you get from the odd egg. For Alligator, I know for sure. Heracross. Heracross ended up being a lot more fun to use than I expected. The biggest problem, though, is something I noticed is that I had to swap out most of his moveset from TMs, which, yeah, it's turns out it makes you it really is one of those things that make you realize that the first two generations of games, most of the Pokemon had very shallow movesets. Just I don't think Heracross learns a single bug type move until Mega Horn at level 49. And if you've played Crystal, you know that by that point, you've already beaten Lance. And fighting type, you're interested in giving him a fighting type move before Reversal at 44? Well, yeah, that's also very rough. His only option is Rock Smash. And he can't even learn Dynamic Punch. Not that Dynamic Punch is super useful with that 50% base accuracy, but still. You tell me he can't punch? Come on. Surely his little stubby arms are capable of punching. Yeah, I also have a Donphan. Donphan was alright, although the amount of effort I went through to get him it really wasn't worth it. Honestly, if I were to have a ground type, I think I'd rather just grab the Cubone from the game corner. It's pretty cheap, and one thing I'd be interesting though in running is Wobbuffet though, because Wobbuffet, from what I've seen, from what I've understood, it isn't super expensive. At the very least, by the time if you're planning for it early on, you can save up the cash so that to make the encounter pretty easy. So nothing too bad. Yeah, I do want to test it out because from what I understood, that one's pretty busted. But I've never actually played around with it. So that would be interesting if I were to do another playthrough. And I definitely would do another playthrough if they were to drop it on the Switch eShop. I know that buying the eShop ROMs, they literally not even a port. It's literally just dropping the ROMs. The eShop is objectively not a good financial choice, especially since I already own the game on the 3DS. And I guess I could try to justify it by saying but Pokemon Home, but let's be real. Pokemon Home is the bare minimum it needs to have. It's not a feature that would make the ROMs worth $20. I remember I was tempted to grab Fire Red, but then I realized if I were to grab Fire Red, the problem is that the team I would want to use, I looked up where all of them were, and pretty much everyone I want to use is on the Safari Zone. So the moment I reach Fuchsia, it would basically be the next 20 plus hours just farming the Safari Zone like nobody's business until I build up my team, and that does not sound like a fun time. That definitely doesn't sound like at all like a fun time. But if they were to drop Crystal or Soul Silver or Platinum or Emerald into the eShop, then I would think about it. But with how they handled the release of the Game Boy, the Gen 1 and Gen 2 Game Boy games in on the 3DS, it's very likely that they're. I really hope this is not the case because Jesus fuck, this is gonna take way too fucking long, but it is highly likely that the way they're gonna handle the release of the ROMs, that they're gonna release Fire and Leaf Green this year, and then next year they'll do Ruby and Sapphire, and then the year after they'll do Emerald, and then the year after they'll do. Well, I was gonna say Diamond and Pearl, but then I realized, wait, no, that's stupid. Wait, hold on. Someone hopped on Discord. Hello, hello, we are live.
Yeah.
Hello, Steven, we are live.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, let me just. Oh, I forgot. Let me just stream it on Discord. Nope, that's not it. Share my screen. There we go. You can probably. There we go. I mean, you can probably watch your. I think you can have Discord turned on if say on your phone and watch the stream on your end too. But at least I'm gonna have it at least on Discord so you all know what I'm reacting to. But yeah, so Steven, I was talking about how I don't know if you remember this, but when Pokemon started releasing, red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and crystal on the 3DS eShop, they didn't release them all in one go. They were releasing them one per year. So 1 year, I think it was red, blue, and yellow. Then the year after, it was gold, silver, and then the year after was crystal.
I mean, what was the last game that had an in-between version? I think it was Platinum, right?
No, technically, Ultra Sun and Moon was the in-between version.
I thought. Wait, wouldn't that just be like a sequel? Even though
No,
it's
it's
the
not a
same game,
sequel.
but when it
Nope, it's the exact same game. No, Black and White 2, that's a full-on sequel. Black and White 2 was not an in-between game. That was a full-on sequel, basically a different game. Black and White 2, Ultra Sun and Moon were the actual same game, but worse.
Wait, I thought. Okay, so it was worse because of some mechanics, but didn't they just add a couple more stuff and change?
Well, if you want to be specific on my opinion on Ultra Sun and Moon, from the gameplay from the gameplay perspective, that Ultra Sun and Moon are probably the better games to try out. But personally, from the overall experience as a whole package, I prefer the OG Sun and Moon, and that's kind of a shame. Yeah, that's kind of a shame because I think they're the only in between version where I feel that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Crystal, I mean, what the worst thing you can say about Crystal is that you can't catch Mary.
Yeah.
But other than
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
Crystal's
you can live without an Ampharos.
yeah. But other than that, Crystal's basically perfect. It's one less roaming legendary to worry about constantly running away from you. Emerald is literally 10 out of 10. Like, yeah, there's in my opinion, there's quite literally no reason to go back to Ruby and Sapphire after Emerald. And Platinum is literally so far above and beyond the OG Diamond and Pearl, it's not even funny.
Oh yeah, for sure. They literally just had to fix a couple of things and it made the games better by doing that.
They fixed those couple of things and so much more. The games are Platinum is so much better than the OG Diamond and Pearl to such an insane degree. Like they even change every single gym leader's lineup so that it doesn't fucking suck. They change the encounters so that you don't have to deal with shit like being only able to catch half the Sinnoh Pokemon until after the Pokemon League. Imagine, hey, new region of Pokemon, but most of the Pokemon you catch are just the old guys, and you want to try most of the new Pokedex, you're gonna have to wait till after you beat the league.
Honestly, that's like the worst thing. I don't even. I mean, I was technically so much as a kid when the game came out, but I never really paid much attention that was the case, or maybe I just don't remember. That's when I was playing it. But yeah, it definitely makes you realize that before Platinum came out, Diamond and Pearl was still such a great game, but you don't realize how many flaws it has until a better version of it comes out.
Yeah.
Either way, like when the in between versions stopped kind of like being up, I was kind of not sad, but like disappointed because I got used to it. But then I realized it's probably better that they just come up with a full game than constantly just adding and fixing a lot of shit that they didn't do in the first game. Problem is, now they do that sometimes by
Sometimes.
just adding DLC, which they said they would never do.
Yeah, the whole we'll never make you pay for a new Pokemon shit that they did back in X and Y, that didn't last. That did not last.
Yeah, but
That did
problem
not.
with the DLC also is that like it's literally just a patch, added content. They don't really fix sometimes any of the issues that the main game has. So more like they just add something to trick you into thinking, hey, so this is worth it. Kind of like how in Sword and Shield, the farmer get the Pokemon to follow you. Like that's a fix. Everything else.
For Sword and Shield, I feel the DLC content was so good that that's what the main game should have felt like.
Exactly, and that's the problem. Like the fact that the DLC is so much better. I'm not saying Sword and Shield was bad. Like I actually enjoyed it, even though it does have its issues.
It has plenty of
The
it.
whole game.
It has plenty of issues. But in all honesty, as someone that played Shield after having played Scarlet, I feel like Shield's just the better game.
Yeah, exactly. Because Scarlet and Violet, I feel like they focus so much on the overworld aspect of it that they just dropped everything else in terms of quality.
Oh yeah, for sure. I haven't played the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Is that one any good?
Well, it's definitely not as entertaining the Sword and Shield one. Like the part of it, I feel like it's nice in the fact that it's sitting in a different part of Black and White region. I forgot the name of I think it's a Noah.
Unova. Yeah, Unova.
You're visiting a different part of that area. Was it Unova?
Yeah, Unova.
Oh,
Right, I
wait,
remember.
yeah.
I was at your place when you started playing the second DLC and I recognized I wasn't really paying attention at all to the story characters that were talking, but I recognized the theme, the battle theme of Black and White, and I remember telling you, dude.
Right. So it was Unova. Unova is in Blueberry Academy, which is the second DLC. That one, surprisingly, even though it's more of a grindy like type of DLC, still entertaining in terms of the focus on double battles and all that. So if you're looking for more perspective of like
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I gotta say though, the really grindy aspect of modern Pokemon games is something that rubs me the wrong way because I remember the excuse they gave for removing the Battle Frontier permanently from all future games is because kids don't have time to do that, and then they add this shit, which is literally gotcha game level grinding in a $60 game. And at that point, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather just play a gacha game because at least that's honest about what it is.
Uh, it is what it is until now. So let's see what happens with this freaking stream and what they.
Hopefully we'll actually
Yeah.
get something good this time.
Yeah.
But
So what
no,
are your expectations for this stream? What do you think they're gonna announce from the teaser for the new game?
we're probably just gonna do the same thing that every new gen teaser gives us is just we're gonna see the 3 starters in their base forms. We're probably gonna get a shot of the overworld, and we're gonna go, ooh, look, the graphics look so much better than the previous game.
I wonder about that because
I gotta tell you, the graphics being better than the Switch era of games. I'm gonna tell you that's not saying much.
Yeah. No. I'm just thinking, what if
the bar is literally on the floor. You can just walk over it.
The worst part is that Scarlet and Violet already had pretty decent. Problem is that the hardware it came out on was not ready for it. or at least that they did it either whether they did it intentionally or not. Who
Yeah,
knows?
and Scarlet and
They
Violet tried to do that bullshit where they did realistic textures on cartoony characters, and the end result is like Brawl, except nowhere near as good.
yeah.
Like the dead ass. Brawl is significantly older than Scarlet and Violet, and Smash Brothers Brawl. I mean, that on the
Mm-hmm.
fucking Wii, and that game still looks better, despite the fact they both were doing the same thing, and one is on hardware that's so old. Most of the people that play Pokemon weren't even conceived when Brawl
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they just to do things better, but that comes around to the whole it was at the time, and focus was more on gaming money. But
Yeah.
is what it is.
All I'm gonna say is that I heard a rumor that this next game that's gonna be revealed has been worked on since 2023, I believe. Yeah, 2023. They've been
I'll be
working on
honest,
this shit
it's
for
because
3 years. If you can't come up with a good game in 3 years, then the problem isn't the low amount of time of development. The problem is just fucking Game Freak's skill issue.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like it's what was the other company that did
That did what?
I mean, Mystery Dungeon is one of them. Like the Chunsoft really does make good Pokemon games.
Yeah, but the problem is Spike Chunsoft has their own shit going on, so
No, I know. But what was the other
yeah,
company?
the other company that makes good on Pokemon games, stuff like Genius Sonority, although they haven't made Pokemon XD came out in 2025, so it's been 2005.
But the reason why they haven't made Pokemon games was more like because Game Freak started complaining like a little bitch, right?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, but it's a lot. Yeah, so Pokemon XD came out in 2005, and Pokemon Battle Revolution, I believe, came out in 2000. I want to say 2007 because Platinum came out. Because the thing is, Battle Revolution came out when Diamond and Pearl were the most recent games, not Platinum. They didn't, and if you connect a Platinum game to Battle Revolution, it recognizes the game like a Diamond save file.
Who made Stadium?
Stadium, I forgot exactly who. I think it may no Genius Sonority. It was still Genius Sonority. So Stadium, Stadium 2, Coliseum, XD, and Battle Revolution, all that was Genius Sonority.
Hey man, like that company did some really good games.
Yeah, they did good games, and then after Battle Revolution, they decided, all right, let's never do that again. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't them that decided never to do that. Maybe Game Freak decided to drop them. Because I always feel like at least especially during the Black and White era, they really should have done another Shadow Pokemon game, and this time have it be based entirely around triple battles.
Yeah.
Because
What do you think they might announce the Legend game? Although it's a little early.
yeah, it's very early for that, and I heard a reliable source that allegedly, instead of the Legends Galar game, we might be getting a Legends Johto game.
Yeah, I saw that like apparently the original that was to be released was gonna be Johto. They went for ZA for some reason. Who knows why? But
But I heard that.
apparently
Yeah,
the game of Johto was already in the making before all
yeah,
this.
yeah. But Johto, that's gonna be interesting because we can go back to the lore that they started in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I don't know if you remember where they mentioned that that Lugia, Ho, and Arceus were a trio.
Oh god, no, please no.
Yeah, no.
Johto is another one that works with time travel because Celebi is part of that.
Yeah, not just that, but it also connects to Arceus. Like I said, Arceus, like Legends Arceus, so they can continue on the lore of Legends Arceus. Well,
Okay, so you're telling me that Arceus just drops random people from the future?
Yeah, Arceus's pastime is isekaiing a bunch of random children just for the funny.
He's basically Trokun.
Yeah, he just drops random children into the isekai land just for the funny.
Oh my god, this is fucked.
Yeah. By the way, we're gonna get it. 60 seconds left. 60 seconds left.
Let's go.
You can pull up.
Yeah, well, 60 seconds to the presentation starts, and then they're like, okay, so 10 more minutes. We'll be live.
Yeah, in 10 more
Oh,
minutes. Hey, I swear, if they do that shit, I'm literally just going to leave the wait screen on my stream. I'm not even gonna hit end stream, and I'm just gonna go make myself breakfast because I literally roll out of bed and turned on my computer for this.
Yeah, I mean, most live streams do that shit where, oh, yeah, so it starts here, and then nope, minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you had all this time to prepare. Why the fuck can't you start?
By the way, I don't know if you knew this, but Pokemon Sun and Moon came out 10 years ago because remember Sun and Moon were the 20-year anniversary games. So
Oh god,
just to put this into perspective, Sun and Moon are literally equally as old as the original Gold and Silver were when Hard Gold and Soul Silver first came out.
Yeah, I remember being in college when the explosive leak came out. It was from a page that wasn't even the official one, and then it was all a ruse to make it seem like it was fake. It was Nintendo or something like that.
Nintendo. Now that's fucking funny. Anyway, let me see if I can refresh it. El estreno comenzará pronto.
Prontamente en.
Esta noche en Objetivo Fama. They haven't started. Okay, now they're starting. Oh my god, it's so loud. There you go. I fixed it. 60 seconds left. Ha comenzado el conteo regresivo. Are you ready, kids? No, that's the spirit. Yeah, I remember the 20-year anniversary with Sun and Moon, man. I remember the hype for that was insane. Now, Sun and Moon had issues, but I feel like that's the last Pokemon game where I would say you could enjoy this with no strings attached.
Yeah.
You could fully enjoy Sun and Moon, take it for what it is as a game, no strings attached. When it comes to every Pokemon game released since then, I think all of them have a weird condition to them. Like, oh, it's good, but... And yeah, Pokemon's just had a very rough rating pending to teen. Wait, what fuck ass Pokemon games rated teen for teen? Oh, dude, like this screen. Oh, the nostalgia. I replayed those old games so many times, dude. I would new game Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal so many fucking times. It's insane. Leon.
Let's go.
Leon, like honestly, I feel like Leon was the last good champion fight. Like I remember going.
I'll get that. That's crazy.
Yeah, Leon, it was a way better champion fight than the one in Scarlet and Violet.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Hi, Ishihara.
February 27 is Pokemon Day.
Yeah, I think this was the guy that said Pokemon's future was in mobile games by the time when Pokemon Go came out, and then Papa Nintendo went, so what's the Switch Pokemon game? And he was like, oh fuck, we need to make a Switch Pokemon game, and that's when they basically made Sword and Shield in just less than a year.
1,025 Pokemon have been discovered.
1,025, my god.
And that's not even counting, you know, alternate forms.
Yeah.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th.
Look at the fat gray brick Game Boy with the goofy ass link cable sticking off the side. Perfect. That's a vibe. That's exactly what it feels like. That's exactly what gaming in the 90s felt like.
All the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the
Yeah, I know most people said they could. I'm always surprised to hear when people tell me they couldn't trade Pokemon back in the day. I remember asking for my mom, hey, get me that $20 goofy ass link cable, and I would carry that shit around with me all the time. So I always had access to the trade evolutions. I just never felt like using most of them.
Oh, okay. Emulator time. Sorry, ROM time.
Turn off.
What am I looking at?
45 songs, 45 cartridges. Game music collection.
Oh my god.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue
That's
version
one.
video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on this small player inspired by the Game Boy system.
Are you kidding me? Can you find these online?
Yeah, I think Masuda was also, aside from being a composer, he was also the director of Black and White.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he did the music for Black and White, and he was the director for Black and
Okay, so
White.
basically this is like a Walkman for
Yeah, but we gotta tell Masuda, hey man, so if you can just cook up like the Black and White remakes, if they could just convince John Nintendo. If you could just convince John Nintendo to make sure you, the OG guy, directed the Black and White remakes, you know, if that's gonna happen. Because personally, after what they did to Diamond and Pearl, my honest opinion is, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Just drop the Black and White ROMs into... Oh, Pokemon Champions. Are they talking? Is that coming out now?
Yeah, they're talking about Champions.
No, they're just talking about all this shit, all the competitive shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just talking about the competitive part of Pokemon and how, hey, yeah, we can compete in the card game or in the actual video game or in qué sé yo qué rayo.
Yeah.
We saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural
See, Pokemon actually succeeded where Yu-Gi-Oh is struggling, that it's actual children want to play and compete. Because I know, I think it was, what do you call it, Dragon Duels? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh had this concept called Dragon Duels, where children, it's like a tournament but only for children. I think they had to cancel that because literally not enough children were showing up.
I want to say I don't blame them.
Because children don't want to fucking play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh is too overly complicated sometimes because of how many different strategies and cards that can't come out. Pokemon is literally, you know,
yeah,
most of the time is you can just collect them and have fun with that.
Yeah, and they realized that because now they're doing the full arts for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, there's a new full art for Dark Magician Girl that looks really good.
And look, TCG.
Yeah, this is the real life card game, by the way, not the
fat Pikachu, the
weird ass looking Charizard art. Yeah.
Oh shit, that looks really good. I'm not a big fan of the 3D like artwork cards, but you know, I'm looking.
The future awaits.
What the hell is that artwork? Ew.
Coming in 2026, Pokemon TCG, so releasing
Like
simultaneous.
more cards. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, are they finally doing a worldwide Pokemon Go? 10 years of Pokemon Go. Did you know Pokemon Go came out 10 years ago too?
Jesus.
Dude, I remember when that shit came out and it was like everyone's brain was rewired to like Pokemon. Even people that would never ever touch video games were downloading this game specifically.
Only problem with Pokemon Go is that if you didn't start back then, it's really hard to get into it now.
And even if you did start back then, it's really hard to get into.
Yeah. Unless you have already a group of people that still play it, you know.
Pokemon Red and Blue will be appearing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, master.
Master
Gems. How many polls is that?
Master sex. How many polls is that? No, we played enough gacha games to know that's not enough. Gacha, yes.
Oh, this is
No,
so
we gotta
cool,
wait.
bro.
Yeah, we gotta go through all this because they won't announce the cool shit until the very end. You know that they always leave it at the very end, and it's gonna be a very short 1-minute teaser trailer with saying more
Yeah, and
more.
with not actual footage.
Yeah, with footage, not real. Yeah, with no gameplay footage. Yeah.
Cafe Cafe. Mobile game. Oh, I switched up. The fuck is sleep?
Another mobile game. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
look, listen. If there, look, listen. I'm just gonna keep it simple. If there's a game you don't recognize, it's a mobile game. Because Pokemon, you always told me, Dan, Pokemon should do more spin-off games. No, they are. Pokemon's releasing a fuck ton of spin-off games. The thing is, they're all mobile games.
Mike, you look at that. It's like a fucking Tamagotchi with Pokemon now.
Yeah. So yeah, no, they are.
To celebrate Pokemon
Unite.
Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
That's it.
Magnificent power of the three legendary
What's Pokemon?
bird
Is that
Pokemon
the-
together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can
What's
participate
that
in the
thing
event to
called,
unlock their Unite licenses. And even
The League
more
of Legends
Pokemon are
game?
scheduled to be added.
Oh, they're adding Meganium.
Coming.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. They're cooking. Wait, hold on. They're actually at. This is another mobile game, by the way, technically.
Yeah. Oh, this is a mobile game?
Yeah, Pokemon Unite. Yeah, see,
was
download on the App
computer.
Store. See. Oh,
Yeah.
I wish it was playable on the computer without an emulator. I mean, Pokemon TCG Pocket. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's the new set that came out. That's from Scarlet and Violet's generation.
El Goldengo looks so cool. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't realize. I was not paying attention to the new set. By the way, I was still pulling in the set with full art Kangaskhan because I'm still looking for full art Kangaskhan.
Yep.
30-year anniversary field. Fab accessories. Exclusive to Switch 2, GameCube, Pokemon XD. Yo, there we go. There we go. There we go.
It only took 30 years.
Oh, 20. Oh, technically, this game's 21 years old.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, this game is peak. This game's actual peak. People want an example of how good Pokemon games could be. Play this game.
Yeah, but the question is, does it have home
Does it have home compatibility? We don't know. That's the
Yeah.
problem. We don't know. If it does have it, if it does have home compatibility, then that's that's amazing. But we don't know. We need confirmation. I wish it would get it. If it got home compatibility, I'd be willing to play the game again. Nintendo Classics. Wait. Pokemon obtained cannot be transferred. Pokemon obtained in other type cannot be transferred. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's no home compatibility.
Hello everyone. There's no home compatibility. That sucks.
Yeah, just another fucking, hey, you can play it on the Switch, but you can't do shit with it.
Okay, so the reason I'm not reacting,
played.
okay, so the reason I'm not reacting as big as I would be, like on the, like as disappointed about the XD not having compatibility with home is actually pretty simple. Because I suspected that was going to be the case. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but it's actually possible if home was compatible with XD, did you know it would be possible to clone Pokemon very easily? Because I remember seeing how people demonstrate that you could copy the GameCube, like the, you know,
Hey,
the
look,
thing.
it's one of those games where you can just transfer and never throw it back.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No, I mean,
So
Fire Emblem
oh yeah, so Fire Emblem Leaf is a one-way trip. You can transfer Pokemon into home, but nothing from home can go inside Fire Red.
And Pokemon
Oh,
Champion
God.
is a one-way trip. You can take it back.
Champions is a one-way
So,
trip. Oh wait, Champions, I didn't pay
Yep.
attention to that. Oh wait, I know why,
Champion
dude.
is a
I know why Champions is a one-way trip. It's because ZA is the same shit. ZA is the same shit. ZA, did you know ZA is also a one-way trip?
Yeah, I
If-
feel like that's
What the
gonna be the
fuck?
new norm at this point.
If
unless
you
it's a
put
mainline game.
anything into ZA, you can put it back into home, but it can't go back into Scarlet and Violet.
Well,
That's
that's
ridiculous.
That's effed. That's effed up.
You see, the thing is, I would personally still recommend Coliseum and XD to be played even without the home compatibility, simply because the single player experience is what those games are all about. Unlike Stadium and Stadium 2, where I don't know why the fuck those two are playable on the Switch, because if you don't have the ability to transfer your own Pokemon into Stadium and Stadium 2, then I genuinely don't know why. What's the point? Because trying to beat those games with just the rental Pokemon is hell. Is actual hell. But XD and Coliseum, on the other hand, those are a single player experience. You can justify playing those games on their own. It says later this year. They didn't even give us a fucking release date.
Because they know that thing is still not even in production.
Next up is news about the
Yeah, you would.
They'll say it's on development.
Yeah, you would think they would at least give us a release date for Champions, because that shit was announced a year ago, and it's just a mobile game. That's just a mobile game. You would think they would let us know.
VA DLC. Another one.
I'm gonna crash out.
Yeah. These megas though.
They don't look bad. It's just
It's not so much that they're bad. It's just some of them are lazy. Flop.
Drampa.
Oh yeah, Fall
cool,
Gator.
that was
I'm not a fan of Fall Gator, but I feel that everyone else is.
Honestly, the problem that I have is the fact that the mask looks like a toilet head, like the toilet's like lifted up.
The
Just
lid,
put it
the
down
lid.
like a
He's like,
mask
it's
would
the
be
lid.
fine.
It's the lid. The lid. The lid.
Yeah,
The lid. Yeah.
And then you know, what the fuck is that?
Okay,
That's Mega Darkrai.
I get
that
it.
crow's cool. Like,
They decided to turn. They decided to turn him into a Kirby villain.
Mega Dimension. What's this?
It's the right amount of ugly. I think that's why I like Darkrai's evolution, because it's supposed to be nightmarish, you know.
Yeah. The new Garchomp.
Yes, they decided to
Maybe
make.
Darkrai.
Hey, yeah, because we heard you.
It
We
looks almost the same.
no, we heard you.
What the
No,
fuck?
no, but this time it's flying.
Oh god. It already
Wait,
flew when
dude.
it wasn't a Mega and Legends Arceus.
And in Scarlet and Violet, you can find that thing flying around.
There you go.
Available for purchase now. They didn't even. They did not get. Did they
Yes,
not give us a
please.
release date? And then they didn't even give us a release date
Now.
for it. They didn't even give us a release.
Purchase
They're
now.
not.
It's purchased now.
Yeah,
bro.
purchase now, not available now.
evolution of Garchomp.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, you
Garchomp
fair
Z
point.
has been discovered.
Has
Okay.
been discovered, please. Bitch, please.
Discovered.
Get a Garchomp Bite Z.
DLC after this
Uh.
presentation. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace
You
distortion.
can only have it in this one game.
Garchomp Z.
Yeah, because well, no. Champions is another game.
Garchomp Z in the special
That does not count. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a mobile game. Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's also on the mobile game. We don't know. We don't even know if the 30-year anniversary game is gonna have megas. No, they should. They have to be coño after going through all the effort of bringing back the
Okay,
megas.
Is it? No.
No, this is the Minecraft game.
Rotom?
This is the Minecraft Pokemon game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one where you play as a Ditto impersonating a human.
No, that's not that. That's the Animal Crossing Minecraft one. Yeah, that's Rotom. Oh yeah. That's cool.
The new form for Rotom, Stereo Rotom.
Fucking stereo of Rotom?
A new form. When is that one gonna be playable?
Just by the music and hop inside? It's really
When they feel like it.
seems to go by DJ Rotom. What
DJ
happens
Rotom
when
is
you
crazy.
Rotom, really?
DJ Rotom is crazy.
Oh well.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
You know, the
Ditto
shitty
and Legends are great
sound
with the
quality
music.
gives it.
Let's listen to
Yeah,
it.
it's the shitty.
actually
It's, yeah,
really-
no, yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's the
Experience,
shitty
yeah.
Game Boy Color stereo quality that sells it.
Ditto
Yeah.
first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once
Yeah,
a
it,
town.
it makes the place sound
Seems like Ditto is
apocalyptic.
working alongside other Pokemon to develop the
As if I'm
town.
playing a freaking Fallout
Wow, you're sure
with a
fun
shitty
I wonder how
stereo.
many Pokemon are available on this
Of
game
course,
right now.
You can't give your all on an empty stomach.
Keep in mind, they're spending more time on this game than they did in Pokemon Champions.
Yeah, well, they're trying to sell these games to children and like old.
No, the thing is
old-ass
that
folks like us.
the thing is that I just want to point out that Champions was announced a year ago, and we don't know shit about it, other than
Yeah.
it's happening. We don't even know the release date.
That silhouette.
Fucking Squirrel is a chef.
No.
Ah, yeah, I love the part where he's not actually cooking.
A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef
Yeah,
Dente.
is it bad I don't remember this Pokemon's
Chef
name?
Dente continues
No,
No,
I don't blame you
trust me, I
because
forgot about
he's
it.
from Sword and Shield. He's
Yeah,
from,
no, I remember he's from Sword and
Pokemon
Shield. I
has
just forgot his
different
name.
foods they prefer.
I haven't played Sword and Shield. I probably should because they have Obstagoon.
This will make it even easier to develop the
I
team.
actually think Obstagoon is really cool.
Yeah, the kiss.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
with the link cable into the other Game Boy, I get
You
it.
can play
Other
with up to
players.
3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder
This is
where
Animal
everyone's
Crossing
hiding.
bullshit right here, where you start getting like
There you
realizing
are.
how
Yeah,
little
yeah,
creativity you
Yeah,
have.
no, yeah, for Animal Crossing, this is when people are gonna do the shit like the black market,
But
where they could put all the islands that are literally just full of rare items on the ground.
you can transform into
Oh.
objects too.
So you need to
That was
trade
a
me
fun
this.
game of hide and seek.
No, that's the fucking games that Genshin. What the
By
fuck,
working
right?
together, you could even build something this big.
Why?
Well,
would
it
you do
gives
that?
me more. They give me more creative freedom here than in Animal Crossing. So at least there's that.
Together,
Right.
you
Damn.
can develop a town.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
Animal
or
Crossing
explore
wants to
far-off
do that now.
adventures. New encounters may await you as well.
hey, legendaries.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
I want to see how many square feet is it. You
Pokemon
know,
Pokopia.
I mean, if it's anything like
Available
Minecraft, that
on
thing is
March 5th.
practically endless. The server, but you know.
if Square Enix and the
Game
Pokemon
key
Company
card! You saw a game key card!
Yeah, another
done.
reason not to get that shit, man.
I'm done.
Game key card! That is the future is now. You like physical games? Go fuck yourself.
Releases next week on
Yeah.
Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop.
For
a
some
town
reason,
for
I
your
thought that
brand.
game was already out.
I'm gonna be honest, I also thought it was already out.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here. We'd like to
Be
end our
honest, I didn't
presentation
expect
today.
One final video. Alright, here we
Oh,
go. This is the
yeah,
ending. This is the ending. Aquí viene. Here it is, everyone. Pay attention. Here we go.
I'm not
I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit.
Pokemon Bola.
Oh my
Wait.
gosh, real life.
Reality.
Ugly fish.
Johto.
Oh, Legends.
No, that's Hoenn. No, that's Hoenn. No, that's Hoenn. And that's Sinnoh. That's the Sinnoh.
okay.
They're
Okay,
doing.
guys,
They're going
I'm
through.
going back.
This Sinnoh.
I'm
This
going
this
back
is
to the
no. This is no. This is Unova. This is Unova. And that's Kalos. You know the goofy ass Eiffel Tower. That's Alola. And that's the Dynamax trial shit. And that's Mesagosa. And
There we
now,
go. Waves. Let's go.
is that what the Pokemon look like?
No fucking way they're not gonna do that realistic.
Nah. There's no fucking shot.
The game would crash if that's the case. New starters. Here we go. Oh, it's just
No, it's just
What is
Pikachu
this?
wearing clothes, the
It-
video game.
Yeah, Pikachu wearing clothes. The video game. There we go.
Fucking hell, no.
They even gave it pink. like
Game Freak.
gay freak.
Jam-
Bro.
At least show us the starter.
Jam freak.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Actual gameplay. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Hey, look,
No,
it's already
okay, well,
glitching.
hey, look at that, they
It's
finished
glitching.
something.
Hey, look, it's exactly like Scarlet and Violet. Okay, hey, look, it's fucking Water 7.
Yeah, Water 7. It takes place in Water 7. Exactly. Wait, where are the new Pokemon?
Yeah,
I'm only seeing old Pokemon. There's
Wait,
where?
it looks good.
Wait,
it looks
I'm
good,
only
wait.
seeing old Pokemon. Where's the new ones? Where's the new ones?
Where's the that's not actual game footage.
Oh wait, I saw one.
I
Oh my
love how
gosh,
they're
it
showing
looks
old Pokemon and
It
nothing
looks-
Yeah,
new.
they're showing nothing new. Yeah, you're right. They're showing nothing.
Alright. Brothers, it looks jank, bro. Did you see that ball floating in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like just like
Yeah.
just like Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, literally.
Wait, here we go. Starters. Here we go. The starters.
Oh my gosh. I want that. It looks
That
ugly.
fucking-
I want the blue one. It looks
I want
ugly
the
as
blue one
fuck.
too. The blue one is a fucking blue. I like it.
Palm.
Door.
Me.
A new
Okay,
a
look,
gecko
good.
or a gecko.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that water looked good though. Wait.
Wait. Let's see.
That
And
one
it's
looks good.
called. Wait. Let's see. Wait, we're gonna see the legendaries. They're gonna show us the legendaries. You know, right? For the start, the box art.
Wait,
Okay, if we
did
get
the music got
underwater
quiet or-
feature, I'm okay with that.
Dive comes back.
Diving-
Could you imagine diving
is
coming back?
crazy.
Diving coming back.
It's from
Pokemon
Howard, so-
wins.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Pokemon
Pokemon
waves.
Hola.
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 Global
Wins and
release
waves.
2027.
Baby,
At least they're waiting another year.
Oh yeah. You know.
Do we at least see what the legendaries look like?
Soon here.
Hey, what if instead of legendaries they go back to the OG and the box art is just the final evolution of the starters?
Yeah, that'll be interesting. No, they
Tama.
usually do the legendary so you
They-
have an easier time to pick
They just
only
added
one.
Yep, that's it.
bro. Just added.
It just ends.
Yep, that's it. That's the ending. Well, that's about it. Yeah,
It
that,
reminds me of like The Sopranos. It's actually the
hey, you can't just end like in Sopranos, yeah, where it just fades to black with no warrant.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Can we like
It's
pull
the
back?
stars.
Can we pull this back to see like these goofy ass starters?
Okay,
There we go. All right,
Oh, okay.
choose.
That blue one looks so fucking ugly. I want it.
Yeah, the gecko even has the fucking the water type from the TCG on his face.
Yeah, it's the logo.
Sully.
The bird looks goofy as fuck. The Pompadour is cute, but I wonder how they're gonna do it. Because if the Pompadour turns into a bipedal, it's gonna look so weird to me.
No,
Unless it looks like a
go, look, listen.
Sully,
Oh, listen.
Sully,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Every fucking time people said they should keep a starter in 4 legs, every time they do that, it becomes the least popular starter. Yeah, it's like in Scarlet and Violet. It's like, hey guys, see, we finally have a fire type that stays in 4 legs. See, no one cares.
It's another generation which I fight between the grass type and the fire type.
I'm more interested in the water
It-
type though. I like the gecko.
I like the gecko because it looks.
It looks cute. It's
No
Nah,
a
nah,
goofy
vi a
guy.
Mi gente, no vi a Rapidash en el trailer, pero vi a Talos, so that's at least one new Pokemon that we haven't used in a while.
No, dude, the fact that they only showed the old Pokemon, not a single new Pokemon except for these ones. It tells you everything. They haven't even come up with the designs for the new ones yet.
Cabrón, pero Pombon,
Fucking Pompadour. How do you turn a Pompadour into a Pokemon that's like has 2 evolutions? I don't know.
Brout.
This is
That's
goofy.
crazy.
Bro, what kind of name is that anyway? Brout.
He's gonna turn it
Pombon. Oh shit.
Pombon.
It ended. Wait. Gekwa.
Gekwa, Boricua, Becua.
No vi ni siquiera decir
That's
de todos los Pokémon que enseñaron are very low tier Pokémon porque Slugma es una caca.
Okay, but
Polo es
like
una
this,
caca.
if they do this diving back, I'm gonna be okay with that. Like diving. should be fine, I think.
Diving with no HM specifically. Diving with no HMs. See, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
and
Because I always said
it'd be
that.
cool if you can
because
dive underwater.
Yeah,
with
because
the
I always say that
Pokemon.
HMs were okay in the first 2 generations of Pokemon because everyone's moveset back then was so dog shit that you would look at a move like Cut and Strength and think, actually, no, these are pretty good. The closer you get to modern times, the worse HMs feel to use, which is why eventually, by Sun and Moon, they just removed them.
Can you imagine being able to go underwater with any of the water type Pokemon that can carry you? Like, I remember when you could.
Nah, it's gonna be with the bicycle, dude. They're gonna copy the thing with Sword and Shield where
How do you dive with a bicycle?
the bicycle does everything. The bicycle will turn in, the bicycle will turn into some Jimmy Neutron-ass contraption that lets you ride underwater.
Man, they really should just bring back where you can just like, dude, remember Soul Silver where you can literally get on a fucking Kyogre and that Kyogre takes the shape and you surf on and that was pretty fucking cool. I think Whaler was the same also, and those games just made it were done so well. That was something.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. That was definitely what one would consider to be something. Absolutely.
I was just expecting the starters, bro, como cuando pasó Paldea, but this was a lot. It looked really good though.
Yeah.
It looks okay so far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like it still looks janky. But, you know, it's like Nintendo, so I can't really expect much out of that.
Pero Pombon,
What?
it looks so cute.
The fire type starter. He's
I
talking
mean,
about.
yeah, it's a fucking pompadour. So I'm just curious how they're gonna turn into a more like a more.
Yeah, remember that? I remember there was a rumor way back where apparently the starters were gonna be. I don't remember for what game, if it was for Diamond and Pearl or if it was for Black and White, that the starters were gonna be Psychic, Fighting, and Dark. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was a rumor way back in the day where the starters were gonna be fighting Psychic and Dark, and well, technically that did ended up happening in X and Y. It did happen eventually.
Lo que sé es que no voy a comprar Leaf Green y Fire Red because as soon as I saw that it's one-way tickets.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can take Pokemon. Yeah, you can take Pokemon out of Fire and Leaf Green, but nothing can go back into Fire and Leaf Green.
Then
No,
let
that
other
was
people
stupid as
have fun.
fuck.
Let me see
Stupid as fuck.
where's the part where they're talking about the home compatibility for this nonsense.
At least they said that. I mean, they didn't say when home goes live for ZA, but it did.
Yeah, ZA. Yeah, just give a warning. Oh my god, this is pure cancer.
Vamos a ver.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I think the Pokemon channel's trying to stop me. Hold on. Let me just see if I'll just see if they uploaded the video normally. Where's the Pokemon Day bullshit? Yeah. The Pokemon
Honestly, yo creo que,
here we go.
que
Pokemon Presents bullshit is here. Hold on.
My decision for starters will depend on their last evolution. Because
Dude, everyone feels that way. Literally everyone feels that way. Nobody ever picks a starter based on the first form, because you want to know what happens if you pick the starter based on the first form without looking at the final evolutions? You get no worse. You get Fennekin. I remember when X and Y was first announced. I vividly remember like it was yesterday. X and Y were first announced. Everyone and their dog was picking Fennekin. Fennekin was the most popular starter of X and Y. Everyone loved Fennekin. Then they revealed the final evolution, Delphox, and suddenly nobody wants Fennekin.
Yep.
I mean, it's a good marketing tactic, but al mismo tiempo, I really hope that they outdid themselves with the designs, porque si no,
Okay,
Honestly, I feel like the grass type is gonna end up looking really ugly. Like it could be wrong.
yeah,
Maybe
he's my
it looks like
second
a.
choice hasta ahora.
Brout.
Okay.
Bro, he's my second choice hasta ahora, porque el Pombo ese, I can see him becoming something very close to Entei.
What? No, what a Brown. Yeah, no, he's gonna be
Wow, that'd
on,
be
but he's
interesting.
gonna be on 2 legs. He's gonna be on 2 legs for the final form.
I mean,
No,
they
they
did
have
it
to
with
keep him
Nah,
on
Entei.
4
if
legs,
they
man.
and if they no, I tell you,
happens.
if they keep the fire type in 4 legs for the final evolution, he's gonna be the least popular starter. Mark my words. This is gonna be a repeat of Fuecoco again.
No, wait, Fuecoco was actually good. He's a Mexican crocodile. Okay.
Bro, your opinion is bad. That is a bad opinion. Skelerids suck.
It's awesome. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Just
Okay,
gonna give before you all continue with your preamble. Just gonna give you a fair warning. Any Pokemon that you put into ZA, you can put it back into home, but it can't go into any other game. It's locked into ZA.
It's just
¿Dónde lo dice?
ridiculous, man. A and the diagram.
Lo
Yeah.
dice en el diagram.
Fire Red and Leaf Green is a one-way trip. You can put Pokemon out of Fire and Leaf Green, they can't go back in. And
So
the
fuck that. Better off just getting an emulator. Yeah.
and Champions, it says Link. So this is very interesting because what this is implying with Champions is that it just scans your data from home and uploads it rather than you having to manually deposit things one by one in Champions. It just loads up your home account.
That's not what I'm getting from that picture, though. It literally says Pokemon Legends EA Scarlet and Violet says deposit and withdraw. And
No, dude. Don't let me tell you. Don't do anything stupid. Don't put anything into ZA if you are not prepared to never put that back into any other Switch game. I recommend you drop something as a test. You just get some random Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet as a test, something that you don't care about. Put it in ZA and then try to put it back into Scarlet and Violet.
So I get your logic, but if they did it with Fire Red and Leaf Green, wouldn't they do the same with ZA? You see what I'm trying to say? They would have literally put Pokemon
No, because Fire and Leaf Green, you can only put it back in the home, but nothing in home can touch ZA, Fire and Leaf Green. In ZA, home and ZA, you can just transfer them back and forth as many times as you want, but nothing from ZA.
I think we're reading. We're both reading. You're reading. Reading this.
All right. Listen, man. All I'm saying is that if you put one of your ribbon masters into ZA before getting all the ribbons in your other game, listen, that's your own fault. That's your own fault.
Okay,
I wash my hands of this nonsense. Like if you want to fuck up a ribbon master, you're on your own.
It says Fire Red transfer to Pokemon Home, and then they don't say you can bring them back. But
yeah, no, they
Pokemon
specifically say
deposit them with-
cannot be returned to those games. They very specifically say here, as you can see, cannot be transferred back into those games.
So yeah, obviously you can go back to Fire Red.
Yeah, but ZA, because ZA can go to home and back and forth. You can go back and forth at home ZA as many times as you want. You can't, for example, catch what's a Pokemon with a Mega Evolution that appears in Scarlet and Violet? Baxcalibur. Let's say you can't catch a Baxcalibur in Scarlet and Violet, put it into ZA, and they go, oh wait, hold on, let me just go get its ribbons in Scarlet and Violet real quick. Because then you're gonna be in for a very rude awakening when you find out it can't go back.
I get what you're saying, but I'll test it out myself.
Yeah, test it out with a random ass Pokemon that you don't give a fuck about. Just catch a random, like one of the baby form of Baxcalibur. Just catch that first and try to see if you can put it in ZA and then try to put it back into Scarlet.
They didn't even.
I was about to say that. Just test that out with some Pokemon that you don't care about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that.
We just gotta wait.
Oh yeah, so just wanna keep everyone in mind. Pokemon obtained in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness game cannot be transferred to other titles, and Pokemon obtained in other titles cannot be transferred to XD Gale of Darkness. So I'm not really, I'm not disappointed with this because I actually suspected that this was gonna be the case. Because in case you guys don't know, if Pokemon, you could transfer them into XD and Coliseum, did you know you could clone them? There's actually a trick. You could actually clone Pokemon if you were able to have access to XD and Coliseum's, like, bestiary. The reason for that is actually very simple, because apparently Nintendo made an oopsie doopsie and you can copy the app of the GameCube classics into every Switch account. So, as a result of these technological limitations, or rather oversight, they just have to block access from Coliseum and XD from home. Now, personally, I think that unlike Stadium and Stadium 2, this does have a single-player component, a single-player experience, so it's still worth to play the games if you've never played them. Although, let's be real, if you've never played them before, it's probably easier to just... It's probably a better idea to just play them on an emulator and then use the emulator programs to pass everything over into a mainline game and then transfer those Pokemon from the mainline games over all the way into Bank and then Bank into home. Because that way you could pass your everything over from Coliseum and XD. But of course, I get it. That's a huge workaround that requires a lot of time, a lot of effort. It's just not something a lot of people are going to be doing. The thing is that they never announced the release date for Champions, right? They didn't announce.
Yeah, I don't.
They didn't announce. Oh wait, hold on. There's a release date. Hold on, yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on, yeah. Pokemon Champions right here. Yeah, this is Pokemon Champions. See, everyone's pogging. Yeah, this is the Champions trailer. So Champions is coming out in April. Yeah, see. Let's see. April 26th. Let's see. Screenshot and game footage are from a product under development and not final. Product content is subject to change. The software can be played on Switch and Switch 2. Some footage includes Pokemon. Some footage includes Pokemon that will be unavailable at the time of the Switch version's release. Additional games and systems required for multiplayer mode sold separately. Persistent internet and compatibility mode. Okay, it says... Okay, wait a minute. Guys, hold on. It says here, the Nintendo Switch version is scheduled for April 2026. What about the mobile version of Pokemon Champions? Because this is also a mobile game, in case you guys don't know. Let me...
I really don't care, so.
Let me see. Pokemon...
I cut it off as...
Okay, it's not okay. Whatever's happening.
I'm only playing Pocket. I'm only playing Pocket here, man. Like I'm not trying out Sleep or anything. I am excited for a little bit excited to try out. What was it? Oh yeah, Unite. Unite's pretty cool. But yeah, it's more like, oh, look at that content. I'm gonna try it out soon.
Oh my god, yeah, shit's happening. Oh my god, shit's actually happening in the game.
Interesting content. Okay, I'll try it out for like a couple of minutes and move on with my life because I still have a lot of games to play in my backlog.
Yeah. Anyway, I've already been streaming for like an hour. I think that's we've covered just about everything I wanted to say, everything I want to cover. So I'm just gonna hit the stop streaming button. It says I'll probably come back to streaming later today for just because to make up for lost time. Anyway, that's about it.